Mionix, light years ahead of the game. That is their slogan. This is the Zibal 60 high-performance gaming keyboard, and this keyboard seems to have everybody very, very excited about it. So there's a bunch of different things that Mionix is going to call out on the back here, and I will go ahead and run you through them. It has media and illumination function keys up here. It has a heavy-duty braided cable. It has a full-speed USB 2.0 hub. That's actually a really good feature to see. So many keyboards still include USB 1.1 hubs, which is infuriating if you go and plug a flash drive in. And you go, oh, why is it going so slow? Well, that's why. Okay, it has green backlit key illumination, which I love. I love green lighting, whether it's in the case or on your components or whatever the case may be. Love it. I think it looks great. It has a Mionix action key instead of a Windows key over on this side, so you're not going to accidentally bump that while you're gaming. A detachable wrist rest is also featured on the bottom, which I'll show you when I open it up. And oh my, I can't believe they put this on the box. Okay, we'll get to that in a minute. Hold on. Okay, black Cherry MX mechanical key switches. That is critical. Why is this expensive? Because it uses proper mechanical key switches. Cherry blacks, so if you use any keyboard that has cherry black switches, then you will know approximately what it's going to feel like. Detachable wrist rest, green backlit, multi-level brightness control, Mionix action key to access light/media controls, okay? 6-key rollover, and I'm gonna skip this next one because it's hilarious. I'm saving it for last. Okay, you can connect through ports for audio and mic. Full speed USB 2.0 hub, plug and play, and check, look at this. Rage-proof durability. Yeah, I know, right? Rage-proof durability. So we're gonna have to have a look at this thing. Okay. Mionix Zibal 60, start has been born, model overview. So they have to say for themselves, the Zibal 60 is a fusion of the best keyboard components together with great gaming features that give you the edge to your game. Engineered with non-tactile, interesting, mechanical black Cherry MX switches that deliver the best feel to every keystroke. I'm gonna have to see what they mean by non-tactile. Okay, with a 6-key rollover that allows you to perform up to 6 simultaneous keystrokes with any key on the keyboard. Remember, that is a limitation of USB, not of the keyboard itself. Otherwise, I'm sure it could do more than 6. In addition to the performance features, it offers smart functions like 2-port USB 2.0 hub, audio and mic extensions, and media control keys for full integration with your desktop setup. Neat. Okay. Responsiveness is 2 millimeters, 4 millimeters to the bottom of the key. Look at this, look at all these technical specifications. Switch mount is 18 karat gold plated backed Cherry MX black linear mechanical switch, actuation force of 60 grams. So if you care about any of this stuff, you can read it here. And finally, we have installation, which should be fairly straightforward for a keyboard. And that's about it. Now let's look at the Zibal keyboard itself. Ooh, okay, you know what? I had glossed over the thick braided cable, but I did not know how thick a braided cable could be. This is a heavy-duty cable. I will give them that. Check this out, you guys. This is like the thickness of my pinky finger. Almost. It's huge. It's huge. Look, thickness compared to an iPhone. That is a heavy-duty cable if I have ever seen one. That's the first thing that stands out to me about this particular keyboard right as I open it up here. So I'm creeping towards the camera assistant, actually this is a new camera assistant who I don't really have a nickname for yet. We'll have to work on something. You know what, maybe if you guys want to leave suggestions in the comments of this video for what you think my new assistant's nickname should be. This is not Crazy Russian, and this is not the cameraman. This is somebody else. Alright, at the end we're going to find 2 USB ports. One of them is for the keyboard, and you can see it has a picture of what looks like a keyboard on it. One of them is for the hub, which has the word hub on it. And finally we have pass-throughs for our headphones as well as microphone, so that instead of plugging them around to the back of the computer, we can plug them around to the back of the keyboard, where we will also find the USB hub. So there's your mouse, there's a USB key, boom, there you go. Alright, let's attach the wrist rest after we have a look at the bottom of the keyboard. So we've got a couple of these guys, in case you want it to lean up a little bit more. We've got 4 rubber pads on the bottom, so it's, whoa, yeah, those are grippy. It's not going to slip around once it's put down. Okay. Rage! Ah! See? We're finding out if it's rage proof already. All right, we have 4 more rubber pads on the bottom of the wrist rest. So let's go ahead and latch those on. And there is the keyboard as it's intended to be used. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to evaluate the layout because I'm pretty particular about keyboard layout and it's going to get major points off if they've done anything outlandish. So first things first, if I need to capitalize something that I'm typing with my right hand, will I be able to reach the shift key? The answer is yes. I hate short shift keys, I can't reach them. Next, if I do something over here, can I capitalize? Yes, I can. Nice long shift keys, both sides, excellent. Finally, I made a mistake. Can I reach the backspace key? The answer is yes. I hate short backspace keys. They irk me. I wish they all died in a fire. Okay, next, let's look at the overall layout of the other stuff here as well. So we've got our function keys up here, mute, volume down, volume up, play, stop, forward and back, brightness, and keyboard button. Okay, I'm not 100% sure what that one does. Go ahead and leave a comment on the video if you know. And then everything else is a fairly standard layout, actually. Everything here is pretty normal. They haven't gone and changed these and made this like a long delete or anything like that. It's all pretty normal. We've got LEDs here for our number lock, caps lock, and scroll lock, number pad, and you know what, I'm just gonna have a quick look at what I think of the... Ooh, that's actually really nice. I wonder if the keys come off easily. That's something I've noticed about mechanical keyboards in the past, is I've actually been in the middle of gaming and I've gone like this and the control key pops off, but it looks like these are a little bit more difficult to remove than that. Overall, it has a very matte finish to it, so you're not gonna have too much trouble with it looking like a greasy fingerprint Cheeto covered mess in time. The keys are fairly quiet actually for a mechanical keyboard as well, so if that's a consideration, you know, when you're in a late night gaming session and you're typing away on the keyboard, here, I'll let you guys evaluate for yourselves actually. So it's not very, very quiet. It's not like a laptop keyboard by any stretch of the imagination, but for a mechanical keyboard, that's actually pretty darn good. And I think that's pretty much all there is to say about it. Why don't we plug it in and find out what it looks like in the dark? Okay, so we figured out what the keyboard button up here on the F12 does. So if you hold the Mionix button and press it, it actually toggles the different lighting modes. So you can see it's either WASD, nothing, there's WASD right now, or the full keyboard is backlit. That looks amazing. I hope you guys can see how good this looks. All of the keys are very evenly lit, which is very impressive. That's really cool because a lot of the time you see these backlit keyboards where it's kind of like it's bright over here and dim here and there's like another hot spot over on this side. Nope, looks really good. And let's see what we've got in terms of brightness control. So it looks like we have 3 different levels. So there's the dimmest, there's the next, and there's the brightest. Personally, I'd have this on brightest all the time because I think it looks outstanding. So thank you for checking out my unboxing of the Zibal 60. Don't forget to subscribe to Linus Tech Tips for more unboxings, reviews, and other computer videos.